head up to level 6 and get started properly. Is everyone alright going in the lift? Yeah? Lovely. Be a lot of stairs in. Do you want to get the first one? So the first half, if you want to jump in there with Keith, please.
That's cute. Okay, Andy. Hi. Yours is all that side.
And then we'll jump in here. So if you want to go now.
The lift's going to take 21 people if you have no big lunch. I've had more than a big lunch. I was looking at you when I said that.
I reckon you must like over them, lady.
I see that, you know, but last week, right, I had 17 in the lift.
Okay.
And when I got in, it said overload, get out.
So you should take the stairs to the 6. I'm like joking, isn't it? So it looks awful.
We do some too, as some of them don't like the lift. We go the stairs.
Just want to follow Keith through there and just gather on the wooden floor
You just
area.
stand on the wooden area there. Cheers.
Everyone, as I said, welcome to St James's. My name's Rose, that's Keith. As we go around on the tour today, we will tell you a little bit about all the different areas. But if you do have any questions at all, do just feel free to ask either one of us. We will try and answer them the best that we can. Our plan for today is we're going to head up to level 7, show you how you sit on a match day. Then we'll come back down here, we'll go to one of our executive boxes, show you how the other half live on a match day. Then we're going down to level 3, we'll show you the director's box. Then don't worry kids, it gets a bit more exciting after that. We are going over at your player's entrance. That is where you will find your away change room, home changing room. We'll go down the little pit side and finish off in the media street. Is that alright with everyone? Yep. Lovely. Couple of things just before we get going. You two will last roughly 90 minutes, give or take how long people spend taking photos, things like that. It's an access all areas to us, so as we go around, feel free to take photos of anything you fancy. All we ask is don't get either one of us in them, we don't want to ruin them for you. We're happy to take any photos for you as well, just give us.
It's all right.
Thank you.
because you are not getting the lift up 6 floors, alright? It's 14 flights of stairs and 140 steps to get up here. I do it every match day, I do it, alright? It does feel like level 7, this is our family enclosure. It's one of the largest within the Premier League. It's about 7,500 kids and their families, they can come here and watch a game. As you can see by the bands up on the walls, we've tried to cater the next generation of fans. Want to get them hooked as early as possible. Now stop the here where I this new restaurant to increase the corporate hospitality we have on offer, so it did just drop slightly. Now, to get all of those people in and out safely on a match day, we have 94 turnstiles. And for a match to go ahead, we need at least 500 safety strads on duty. Now, that is low, so if we don't meet that requirement, match won't be allowed to happen. We usually average around 550 to 600 every game. We're absolutely fine for that one. Now, when we go outside up above you, you will see our cantilever roof. Sounds fancy. All it means is all the support for that roof is on the back and the outside of the stadium, so you don't get any pillars or posts restricting your view of the game. It's really good for watching them. Now, since another Premier League team's got a bigger one than us. Anyone take a guess who that is? Oh, some streets. No, good guess. Right. West Ham. So if you think back, London 2012 Olympics, Olympic Park, now West Ham Stadium. Largest one in the world, now belongs to a cinema complex in South Korea. Which I always think is a little bit strange because I can't understand why you need one, alright, but there you have it. Now, is it anyone's first time at St James's at all? But the sound of what it's like when we're winning on a match day, or if we're losing, we're still pretty noisy. And we will head outside. It is high up. If you're not keen on heights, please come away if you feel comfortable. Okay? Thank you.
Do I have a look, Janet? Go right up, that's okay. Let's look at the man cutting the grass down there. Look at the big stand over there.
I get scared when I'm here.
Guys, what I'll do now is I'll tell you a little bit about the ground, then you're going to have the chance to go further up into this stand to take in the views. So we will start off opposite us with our east stand. Now, when that stand was first built in 1972, opened in 73, it was actually our largest stand. Now, as you guys can see, it is currently the smallest one. The reason we've not built up on that stand further is behind it there's a row of Grade A listed buildings called Lees's Terrace. Those are protected by national heritage, and if we build up on the east stand, we'd be blocked out their light, which we're not allowed to do. Three other stands you see beneath us, they were redeveloped in the year 1996. We will start off over on my left-hand side there with Gallagher Stand. That is where you'll find your noisiest supporters on a match day. Particularly in the corner there, you'll see some white barriers. That is an area for safe stand around the 800 capacity there in the strawberry corner. Those are the ones that get your chance started, things like that. Now, level 7 we have stood in, this was complete in the year 2000. There was originally plans for level 7 to extend round onto the top of that Gallagher Stand there. However, there have been lots of problems with the foundations because beneath that stand you've got your metro train system. It was going to cost millions just for the foundations alone. I really hope you've not came on this tour to find out any insider info about a new stadium, because unfortunately me and Keith do not find out any earlier than you guys will. We can't give you any gossip about one. Stand we are stood is the West Milburn stand, named after Jackie Milburn. Overtaken by Alan Shearer. Finally, over on my right hand side there we have Lees's stand. Again, you've got those white barriers. That is safe standing, and that is where we house our away fans on a match day. Due to our capacity, we need to allocate them 3,200 seats for Premier League games. We have two unofficial reasons why we like to sit our away fans up there. One is after they've walked up 14 flights of stairs, they're going to be too tired to shout for their team. The other more unfortunate one is when they're stood up there and they look out over the top of the Gallagher Stand. In the distance, they can see the top of the stadium of light. Sunderland Stadium, no Newcastle farm wants that view, so we give it a view there. Now, up above us, as I said, you've got your cantilever roof. Really good watching that, it causes us some problems with our pitch. When the sun shines again, you'll see around it takes lots to cast a shadow on our pitch. Gallagher and pretty much always in shadow. We'll have to tell you guys where Newcastle's not really known for being sunny. So what we will have from October to March is going.
There's another tour down there, Janet, look. See them stand up, look down there. Come on then. Right, sit up there then. No, sit in that one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, where's the flag? Look, you're meant to get the flag. Damn it. What you done? That's it. Get the flag out, look. You alright? Oh, see if we can go all the way to the top. Come on, let's see if we can get to the top. Keep going. Up, keep moving, woman. Come on. Don't slow down, keep moving. Women, come on. Well, if we get to the very top. It's a long way to fall, this, isn't it? Come on. Let's see if we're going to move along the road. Come on. What? What? You're not scared, man. Stop being a girl. What?
On the side of the skyscraper.
You're right at the top of the stadium, look. This is the retaining wall. This is as high as you can go in the stadium. Right, come on, be very careful going down. It's a long way to fall. Right? Don't be a girl. That's it. Yeah. Leave the flag, you got to leave the flag there, man. You can't nick the flag. Jesus. Right. Sorry, stealing the flag. Take your time. Take your time. That's it. Come on, let's get past Ruud van Nistelrooy here. Just keep going, you're alright, that's it. Thank you. Just keep, don't look back. Makes it worse. They can fit 52,000 people in here, Janet. Yeah. There's not that many people in Gala Shields. You could take everybody in Gala Shields and put them in here. Yeah. Do you get many people throwing objects?
No.
Throwing objects is a criminal offence.
Yeah.
Would never have guessed that.
It is. We used to have.
I don't know, we're working our way down the stadium now, aren't we? We've been to the top level and now we're working our way down to obviously another level, aren't we? There we go, Janet. No, it's not seen. It's only done, not even done 10 minutes of it. You're not enjoying it? No, no. There's lots more to see. We only saw the top level. We'll take you down every level and show you every level.
Is there anyone coming behind you? I think there was a couple of the mat. Oh, that's fine.
I think we're going in the lift.
Yeah, well, you'll
Sit down
normally
there.
see them on during the season, it's just when
Janet,
they're not.
one
But
seat
they'll
along.
take
Come
them
on,
at
think.
some point this week because we've got foot matches. Yeah, we've got the Cellar Club thing and then Friday and Saturday.
That's a better view, isn't it? A little bit closer. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise, sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry. Janet, let the lady past. Sorry.
Sorry, darling.
Sorry.
Just squeeze up under this step here for me. Oh, have you got them the boo-boo things? My little sister loves them.
Sit down, Janet.
That's a cool one.
Janet, come and sit down, darling. That's it, good girl.
So just take a seat wherever is fancy. So what do we think? Do we like these seats? Yeah, alright, aren't they? If you're in the front row, sit right back in your seat for me, please. Can you guys see the whole thing?
No.
No. So if I paid 88 grand, I'd be willing for a seat in the second or the third one, alright? What'll happen is they'll come to you a couple hours before a game, they'll get you then a la carte or buffet style meal, depending on what the owner of the box has selected. Box 620, this used to belong to John Joe Shelby when it was his box. He had it under the name Cubsy because that was the name of his first pets. That's what he used to keep it anonymous, which I always think is quite sweet. Box 619, that used to belong to Callum Wilson. Up there he used to have photos of himself just so that he could remember it was his, I think. These boxes, do you know what's happening with Wilson's, or is it just match by match?
It's a management box.
Management.
If any player that hasn't got a box is
Use
like
it.
this one.
Yeah.
And all the Anthony Gordon's used this before.
Yeah.
Right? So I think Alanga's going in that one.
So sort of like match by match, all the players can use these ones. Are sort of being left for that now. Has anyone ever been lucky enough to come into a box, not just here near the football ground? No? Anyone know the rules about drinking? Not Keith. Anyone know? That's like the second rule. The first one states, and it goes obviously for the rest of the stadium, but it does cost for your boxes as well. cannot be facing the pitch whilst the match is in progress with an alcoholic drink in your hand. So even if you're in the boxes, you can't bring your drinks out here, but you also can't be stood in the doorway where you guys are, right? If you want to have a drink whilst the match is happening, you need to shut those doors. The hooliganism is at its peak. For some reason us football fans couldn't seem to be trusted, so they brought that one in, alright? And it is just football specific. So when we host other events here at the stadium, so we've had the Rugby Magic Weekend quite a few times. We had Sam Bender doing his gigs a couple of months ago. Different event rules are completely different. They can come out here, drink till their heart's content, and believe me, they do, alright? Now, it's just for the football I've had fans say, can you not get around it by tipping your drink into a coffee mug and bringing it out here? No, you're not allowed to do that, alright? Then we get asked, how would you catch someone doing that? If you look over at my right hand side there, you'll see a collection of 3 boxes. That double windowed box furthest away from us, that is your match control centre that operates 132 cameras in and around the stadium focusing on the crowds. Got 500 safety stewards on duty, not rocket science, they will catch you with your coffee mug. 3-strike system, and on the 3rd time you will get asked to leave and not return to the box. The middle one of those boxes, that is your television studio, so your likes of Sky, TNT, Amazon. They can use that if they wish. Nowadays a lot of your interviews do happen down at pitch side, it's there if they want it though. Just behind me there, there's some black desks and chairs. They're not fully set up at the minute, but on a match day, that will be your television gallery. That is where you'll find your commentators and things, alright? And then the box of those 3 closest to us, that is your sensory room. So that is for anyone with any hidden disabilities who don't like loud noises, big crowds, things like that. They can go to there to watch a game. It's limited for fans to use it twice a season just because there's such a huge demand for it. The response we've had from that's been really, really good. So if anyone does want the details for themselves or anyone they know, give her a shout at the end of the tour. Now I've got you a quick question for you to answer before we move on. If you look over that Newcastle United sign, between the W and the C and between the L and the A, between the floodlights you'll see some white cameras. Can everyone see those? Yeah. Some further along to the right and left as well. What do you think they're for?
VAR.
What was that, sorry?
VAR.
No, good question.
VAR.
No, that's the most popular answer. We get the will always put, if they need to use the screen, the VAR screen, on the other side of the pitch, so the managers don't start arguing over the years. Instead, you just have all the fans shouting at them. But yeah. Any other guesses what those cameras are for? Don't be too hard on yourselves, alright? The only time I have people guess it is one guy would be, oh, do you know?
I think they're for so when the match is on, those bits like show it on the telly.
Oh, not quite, but the little cages coming off the level 7, those going. So the only time I had people guess it is one guy being on the roof to that more than they'd already told them. The other guy worked for Hawkeye, the company who installed them, so that's cheating in my view. No, so goal line technology cameras before I worked, yeah, I'd have thought they'd have been closer to the goal line. But what they do is they use Hawkeye technology, tracks the 3D pad where the ball, determines whether or not it has crossed the line. All very technical. Now, does anyone have any questions so far at all? No? Oh, yeah.
Is that why when Arsenal played Newcastle and the ball clearly went out of play, is that why it wasn't given?
No, actually it proved that the ball didn't go out. That's why I was surprised some of you didn't know it, because it caused such... I'll show you in the media suite, right? There's a little patch on the stage, and we call it Arteta's Cheers, so you can take a photo of that as well. Does anyone get any other questions at all? I've not heard of any going. I think it looks lovely right now, but when they do it in December, I think I couldn't think of anything worse. So, guess it would be a nice summer job. So what we'll do now is I want you to remember what these seats feel like, because we are going to head down to director's box. I want to know which ones you guys prefer. To get down there, we've got 2 sets of spiral staircases, 1 flight of stairs. Anyone not keen on those, jump in the lift we came up and you're heading down to level 3. But if you would all like to go arms, now we put this on our shirt as early as 1911, but we didn't officially adopt it as a club's badge until 1969 when we won the first cup. Did have some falling outs with the council, however, so we moved over the first club specific badge in 1976. Now, if anyone knows the rhyme about magpies, it's 1 for sorrow, 2 for... Why, we just got 1 magpie, alright? We should have put 2 on there for joy, alright? Again, we didn't learn my lesson, we've just got the 1 magpie down. Yeah, right, this one did become quite an iconic badge, partly because of the players who played under this one. So you had your Keegans, your Beardy, your Gaza under that one there. And then we move over to the current badge, alright? Now, obviously, you've got your black and white there, your seahorses, those that represent the ship's ports and the maritime industry, things we're proud of in the northeast. Castle keeping Newcastle up on the top there. There's blue in your St. George's Cross there instead of the white, and it's to represent the treaties with the Baltic and the Scandinavian countries we have. And then this blue banner along the bottom. Now, that is supposed to represent the River Tyne. Now, I don't know about you guys, but in mine and Keith's lifetimes, we have never seen the River Tyne blue, alright? It is usually brown. Got a shopping trolley in it at Greg's about that. It does not look like that, though. Now, I'm going to head through a director's box, take a seat out there, and I'll tell you what to do.
We walked over the Tyne Bridge, didn't we? Good girl.
Allardyce was manager. What I would have in is television screens, one showing the match in real time, the other on a 10-second delay. He'd sit up there, radio down any changes he wanted made, yeah.
Where did Mike Ashley sit?
Where did he sit, Keith? Because I wasn't here. He didn't come, really.
What, there?
I was going to say he didn't really like coming, though, but yeah, there.
You a Mike Ashley fan, Keith? You a Mike Ashley fan?
No, definitely not.
So that there was when Sam Allardyce was manager. What would you... Spain, Portugal, Holland. This man's a legend in the world of football and very well loved within the northeast. This first year he got a first step.
Well, you need to sit somewhere, dude. Yeah.
So guys, what do we think? A little bit small. Yeah, we do sound quite harsh. General thing I get space in.
Sit down, pick a seat somewhere. What seat do you want? Do you like that one? Why do you like that one?
I don't know.
This is the home dressing room. This is where the players sit. A lot better than the away one, isn't it?
I'll sit up here so I can see you. Does it have a picture? Leave it as the memento.
So guys, what do we think? Do we think it's a bit nicer in here? Yep. Just a little bit.
What massive TV here?
Not those spacious, each has got their own sort of individual area. They've got the lockers next to it, some underneath as well. Looks really cool when it's up on the match because each player gets a full view strip as they get to top sacks in case one gets damaged for whatever reason. What they do is fair tops up to them. Some players choose to give it to a fan. Others may get other players on the team to sign it and then they'll give it their chosen charity so they can auction it off. Also lined up, they'll have a pair of sliders, 4 or 5 pairs of football boots. Reason for so many is those have varying stud lengths depending on the condition of the pitch. Depends which stud length they select. Also have the option to put our boots in a boot warmer, right? What that does is it allows the material of the boot expand. So when they put their foot in, as it cools, it molds the shape of their foot so it's nice and tight when they are playing. Do that doorway there, right after they expand, that is your practical / warm-up area. Eddie Howe, Jason Tyndall, right, they're very thorough. They'll go through there and they'll have about 18 metres before before a game, they'll go through tactics, set plays, examples what the away team formation may look like. Teach players knows what the
Just fill our cup.
So it's just like a warm-up bit, isn't it? It's just AstroTurf.
Where to?
Just AstroTurf.
You've got a gym
Yeah.
at the top. Alright, Andy. Yeah, so you just stand here. Alright, as soon as you hear the music, just press record because that means they're coming through. Get away.